Wow, that was an amazing tongue twister roller coaster ride. I hope each and every one of you enjoyed listening to us. That concludes our show day 20.
Now it's time to interview our guest, Major Mohammed Ali Shah.
So, shall we begin?
Please, please.
I
I'm a bit nervous. I'm a bit nervous and scared. Just go in interview. No, they're like, I hope I get the job or my school admission after the interview. I hope you give me admission in your group after the interview. Please go ahead.
You're welcome, sir.
I invite Mohita to ask her question.
Good evening, sir. I'm Little Legend Mohita here with a question. How did you become an army officer?
How did I become an army officer? You know, Mohita, right from my childhood, my ancestors were all in the army. They had fought the First World War, Second World War. My family has been soldiering for over 200 years. My father also was in the army. He was the deputy chief of the army staff. But after my 12th, I failed in the entrance exam for the National Defense Academy. So I did NCC in college and I gave the UPSC exam. I passed the UPSC exam with flying colors, and that is how I joined the army.
Thank you for answering me, sir. Now I pass it to Vidhiros.
How did you get interested in public speaking?
Riddhi Rose, that's a very interesting question, Riddhi Rose. When I was in class 7th, I went up on stage for an elocution competition and I forgot my lines on stage. And I felt very insulted, humiliated. I felt very bad. And I was that little boy who was always shy, very scared, very timid to even pronounce my name clearly. And I had a speech impediment. I had a very bad speech, very bad voice, very bad diction. My clarity was not there. I used to stammer, stutter, lisp. I used to constantly live under self-doubt. I used to constantly ask myself, am I good enough? Am I smart enough? Why don't I have any friends? Why don't my friends make friends with me and such things? Then when I went up on stage in class 7th, when I forgot my lines, that was a wake-up call. I felt this mistake will not happen again. And I've worked on myself. Today I have this public speaking academy where a lot of children like you come and learn public speaking, and I am very happy to impart good knowledge to them. So the boy who in his childhood could not speak today holds a world record of being a public speaker. Yes.
Thank you, sir, answering my question. Now I pass on to Harinita.
I am Little Legend Harinita. What are the missions that you took up in the army, sir?
Oh, Harinita, very good question. Very interesting. Harinita, you are very interested to join the army. Well, when I was just 23 years old, I was a lieutenant and army officer. That was one class 1 gazetted officer of the government of India, of the Indian Army, right? I was posted at the line of control, India-Pakistan border, where our post, Indian post, was 13 meters away from the Pakistani post, which we all know what kind of relationships we have with Pakistan.
Yes.
And we were there. So that was one mission, just guarding our borders that no one should enter here. Then secondly, one day we got information of terrorists hiding in a house. And we had to enter the house and neutralize the terrorists, which means we should make sure that they are not harmful to us. In fact, very interesting about this, I can go on about this because there are a lot of operations, a lot of missions I did. But cutting a very long story short, what I will do with you is I will share a link of my YouTube channel here in the chat box. Here I've shared. The very important mission, one of the very important missions is already here. In 28 seconds, in 28 seconds. This link is of 28 seconds. If you wish, you can play it as a host for everyone or whatever. You will get to know the entire story of 3 years with these 28 seconds. And the same link can be used to subscribe to my YouTube channel or comment over there or like it, whatever, however you please. So there are a lot of interesting missions I took. But to tell you very, very honestly, the most difficult mission, not only of the army, but in my life, was when I had to inform somebody at home. I had to make a phone call and I had to tell them that your son, your brother, or your relative is no more in this world. That was the most difficult mission. That was more difficult than actually fighting the enemy with bullets. Yes?
Yes. Thank you, sir. Now I pass it on to Purani.
Good evening, sir. I am Little Legend Purani. My question is, can you let me know the most inspiring moment in the army?
Oh, well, Purani, the most inspiring moment, I will tell you, it's of this again 28 seconds. I had fractures on both my legs, very bad fractures. And I was told by the doctor that you cannot do the parade. On 26 January, we see the Republic Day parade before the President of India on TV, right? So I was told you have fractures on both your legs, you cannot do the parade. I consume painkillers. Don't do it, please. I will not advise any of you to do it. Wrong thing. It was my passion, my zeal, my enthusiasm, my Josh, Junoon from inside, which told me. So I consumed painkillers and I did the parade finally with 2 fractured legs. You get 1 fracture, you cannot stand. Imagine having 2 fractures on both legs. It will be even more difficult. But eventually, I did the parade. That was, I think, a very, very inspiring moment for me.
Thank you for answering my question. Now I pass it to Nivati.
Hello again, sir. My
Hi.
question is, which day was your favorite day when you are in the army and why, sir?
My best day in the army was 2 days. First day was 6 September 2003. And most of you were not born also. I became an officer of that day, on that day. After finishing my training, my parents put stars on my shoulders. I had 2 stars on my shoulders. I was a lieutenant. I saluted my father, who was a general in the uniform, both of us in the uniform. So that was one of my happiest days. And on 26 January 2008, the year I finished my 5 years contractual period in the army, I saluted the President of India. That was a very memorable, these 2 days were very, very memorable for me in the army.
Thank you, sir. Your answer was very interesting. So I pass it on to Aishani.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
I'm Little Legend Aishani Shetty, and I'm here to ask you a question. What are the platforms you have given your speech?
What are the platforms I've given my speech? I have given my speech in an auditorium, in foreign countries, on TEDx, on Josh Talks, on webinars, motivational talks to various schools, colleges, universities, corporates. But I am happiest giving a public speaking talk to the little legends like you all.
Thank you, sir. And that was very incredible. The answer was very incredible. And now I pass it over to Pravan.
Ashani, you speak in a very incredible way.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. I'm Little Legend Pranav. Have you ever fought with your siblings in childhood?
Say again, Pranav.
Have you ever fought with your siblings in childhood?
I didn't understand, beta.
Have you ever fought with your siblings in your childhood?
Did I ever fight with my siblings in my childhood? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. A lot of fights. But then We would love each other. We still love each other. There used to be a lot of fights. We are 4 of us. There are a lot of fights. Just like you fight with your sibling, I know. Just yesterday, your mother was complaining. I know that. She was complaining, better Pranav, you better be a good boy. Better behave with them. All right? Similarly, I was a very naughty child. I had a lot of fights with my siblings, but now we are best of friends. Even then, we were best of friends.
Okay, sir. Now I invite Jaya.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Jay.
I'm going to ask you a question. Have you
Sure.
ever been naughty in your childhood?
Oh, very naughty. I was more naughty than you, Jay. I know you are very naughty at home, but in school, you are very well behaved. With your parents, you are very naughty. With your teachers, you are very well behaved. I know that. I know that about you, Jay. Am I right or wrong?
Okay, sir. Thank you. Now I invite Sahana.
Hi, my name is Sahana. I am going to ask a question. How many movies have you acted?
Oh, Sahana, a lot of movies. I have not counted, but yes, I have done every work possible. Right from in 1999, when I acted in my first movie, till now. Whenever I get work, I don't consider work to be small, big movie, small movie, big budget, small budget. I do it. That does not mean people take pride in the fact and seeing that they are very choosy, they are very picky, they are very careful about the work they do and such things. It's all very good, all very well. But then my attitude has been no work is small or big. It's a person who's doing the work is small or big. So yes, I would have acted in about say 30 movies probably.
Thank you. Now we pass it on to Siddharth. Hi, sir. I am Little Legend Siddharth. I have a question for you. Have you ever felt scared when you were in army?
Have I ever?
Felt scared when you were in army?
Have I ever?
Felt scared when you were in
No. I've never felt scared. Like I will be lying if I tell you, well, a little scared sometimes maybe. But then what is bravery? Bravery is hiding your fear, hiding the fact that you are scared and still leading on. Like Khalil Gibran once said about fear. Listen to this poem and try visualizing and try imagining and try understanding this. Khalil Gibran said, it is said that before entering the sea, a river trembles with fear. She looks back at the path she has traveled across the peaks of the mountains, the long winding roads crossing forests and villages. And in front of it, it sees an ocean so vast that to enter seems nothing more but to disappear forever.
Thank you, sir.
But there's no other way.
Pass
The
it
river
on.
cannot go back. Nobody can go back. To go back is impossible in existence. The river now has to take the risk of entering the ocean because it is now that fear will disappear. And the river will know it is not about disappearing into the ocean, but of becoming the ocean. Do you understand better? And I saw Divya ma'am writing, sir, that's a correct guess about Jay. Jay, naughty brat.
Yes, sir. Now I pass it on to Lakshana.
Yes, tell me better.
Good evening, sir. I'm going to ask a question. Can you sell the tongue twister?
Okay, sure, Lakshana. Which tongue twister you would like me to say?
Anything, sir.
Okay, I will try saying a tongue twister, which you all have said from here. Dennis sees the fleas. Dennis sees the fleas. At least Dennis could sneeze and feed the fleas the fleas. How much pot could a pot roast? If a pot roast could roast pot. A twister of twists once twisted a twist. A twist that he twisted was a three-twisted twist. If in twisting a twist, one twist should untwist, the untwisted twist would twist the twist. Wow, I love this. Please send it to me on my, now if you can send this to me in my WhatsApp, a twister of twists. I love this one. Shivali Swan slipped shockingly on a slippery slope. Green glass globes glow greenly. Right, white, wheat, reapers, reap, ripe, wheat, white, wheat, right. Oh God.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You all are very beautiful, huh? You all are wonderful children.
We all should give a clap for sir to try all the tongue twisters, right? Yeah, that's wonderful. Yes, Lakshmi.
I'm going to invite Agle Morgan.
But before that, tell me how many of you have actually subscribed to my YouTube channel. Here I have shared the link over here again. And pressed a like and commented and shared it. How many of you? Not a single person. Oh my God. You don't like my YouTube channel. I am so hurt.
They all will subscribe, sir. I will pass it on in the parents group as well.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Hello, sir. I am Little Legend Agne Mohan. My question is, what do you like most about India?
Oh, I love our cultural heritage. I love our university and diversity. I love the fact that we all live together in communal harmony. I love the fact that we are going towards becoming a superpower very soon. I love the fact that we have bright young children like you. I love the fact that our young children have a lot of hope, have a lot of courage, have a lot of dynamism in doing well, in being the future leaders of our country. I love everything about our beautiful country.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Tejas to tell his question. Ask his question.
Hi, sir. As Tejas is not joining with us, he too have a question for you, sir. How many languages do you know?
Oh, good question. Huh? I haven't counted, but yeah, I must tell you, I have a flair for languages. I hear people speak in different languages. I pick up those languages from there. But not fluently, but yeah, I speak Nagamese very fluently. I was in Nagaland. So I speak Nagamese like the way I speak English or Hindi. I speak English, I speak Urdu, I speak Hindi. I know a bit of Punjabi. I know a bit of Tamil. I know a bit of Malayali. I know a bit of Marathi. I know a bit of Gujarati. I know a bit of Telugu. I know a bit of Kannada. I know a bit of Uriya. I know a bit of Manipuri. I know a bit of Assamese. I know a bit of Bengali. I know a bit of Arabic. I know a bit of French. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? I know a bit of Spanish. I know a bit of, so yeah, so I haven't really counted, but yeah, I do have a flair for languages, I must confess.
Wow, sir. That's a lot of languages. Thank you. I pass it on to Varsha.
Hi, sir. My name is Varsha. Today I'm going to ask you a question. Which place would you like to travel to?
Oh, Varsha, I would like to go to America for traveling, only not to settle down, but to travel. We have heard so much about America. It's right from my childhood. That's the first country I learned as a child. That there's a country called America. So for me, in my childhood, the perception of a foreigner was an American. A foreigner can be from Bhutan, from Sri Lanka, from Nepal. But for me, a foreigner would mean an American. So that is one country I would like to travel to know what is so great. How come there's such a big superpower, which we are on the verge of becoming a superpower as well. So yes, I would like to go to America.
Thank you, sir. Now I pass it to Vaishnavi.
Hello, sir. I'm Vaishnavi. How do you answer the questions asked in the TV channels instantly?
You have to read a lot, beta. You have to read, and read. There's no other alternative. You have to read so well that if one person asks you a question, you should be ready with 20 answers. And how does that come? That comes through reading. Only when you are aware of the content about the subject, only then you can speak about it. If you haven't, reading is to the mind, what exercises to the body. It improves your imagination, improves your creativity, it improves your knowledge, it exercises your mind, it gives you content, it really helps you grow. So the only way is read, and read.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Varalika.
I loved your question, Vaishnavi, by the way. I loved your question.
Thank
and
you.
it made me feel that there's a child over there who watches me speak on television as well. Thank you. Can I give you a flying kiss?
Thank you, sir.
As Varalika is also not joining with us today, she also have a question for you, sir. How long do you exercise every day?
I exercise about an hour every day, which does not mean that you have to do weights or barbell. It can be yoga, which can be fitness, which can be a walk, which can be looking after your physique, basically, that we remain physically fit. Because only when we are physically fit will we also be mentally fit. If we are mentally fit, we will also be physically fit. So it's very important to exercise and to pay, like reading, exercise to the mind. I do at least many hours a day. I don't know about that. Because one thing I can't do without is reading. Even now, I have books over here. So I read, not on WhatsApp, read books, mean novel. So I read from here. And about physical exercise, about an hour a day. It's good enough. An hour a day is good enough.
Thank you, sir. I pass it on to Sanjana.
Hello, sir. I'm Little Legend Sanjana. Can you tell us the unforgettable childhood incident? Can you tell us the unforgettable childhood incident?
A childhood incident, I will tell you. I was a small child and come closer, a secret, Sanjana. Come closer, I'll whisper in your ear. Come here. I was a small child. I liked a girl when I was a small child. That girl liked people who had good, heavy, manly voices. And I had a very squeaky voice. I didn't have a good voice at all. So Valentine's Day was coming. I thought I'll propose, I'll send her, give her roses. But with that squeaky voice, I did not attempt it. I was too scared. That's one memory I have of my childhood.
Sir, it was amazing. Thank you. Sir, now I pass it to Aradhya.
I'm Little Legend Aradhya. Now I'm going to ask you a question, sir. What is your favorite color and why?
My favorite color, Aradhya, is blue. Because blue is the color of the sky, blue is the color of the sea, as well as perception. Blue is the color of positivity, it's the color of happiness. It is the color that Sridevi ma'am is wearing right now. So certainly blue is the color which Pranav is also wearing right now. So blue certainly is my favorite color.
Thank you, sir. I invite Darshan.
Hello, sir. What is your hobby?
My hobby is reading. I love to read and read.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Akshaya Shri.
Hi, sir.
What are the games you played during your childhood?
Oh, in my childhood, I played football, basketball, hockey, basketball, volleyball, all games. But the games that you can play not only in your childhood, in your old age also. I cannot play football when I'm 80 years old, but I can certainly play golf when I'm 80 years old. So there's some games which you should always play. I played golf in my childhood as well. I still play golf and I will play golf even later on. Akshaya, say hi to your mother. She's there in the background. Say hi to her, ma'am. Hello, good evening. And tennis is a game one can always play. I would play tennis in my childhood. I had gone for state ranking of tennis. I'm a boxer as well, by the way. Anybody would like to box with me? My name is Mohommed Ali, the great boxer. Come. Let's see. Don't get scared. I won't give you a real punch since it's on a webinar. I'll just punch you through the screen like that. It won't hurt you much. So yes, I was a sportsman. I still am a sportsman. But we should invest in games which we can play for a longer run. Right?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Now I invite Siddharth to tell his question.
Hi, sir. What do you want the children of India to learn?
The children of India should learn discipline. Discipline is something which our country lacks today. Our country is a great country. We have everything. But we don't have discipline. Like I know, Siddharth, when your parents told you, keep the iPad or mobile or laptop away and come for your food, I know what you told them. You told them 5 minutes, 5 more minutes, I'm coming. They said, no, not 5 more minutes, come right now. No, 5 minutes, please. And you were playing some game. I don't know what game you were. This happened yesterday, I know. I know your mother was mentioning. Was it your mother? Your mother or somebody else's mother? Yeah, your mother only. Or your father mentioned this. You were playing with that gadget. You were not disciplined. When your parents ask you to come, you go straight away. You leave what you are doing. Right? The way you listen to your teachers, similarly, you should listen to your parents as well. Or let's start.
Thank you, sir.
Most welcome.
Thank you, sir. It is an honor to talk to you today. And here we, the little legends, salute you, sir.
Thank you, Amita. So sweet of you, Beta.
Thank you, sir. With that, we can conclude our curious question and legendary answer episode 2. Now I invite our lead educator, Ms. Surna Priya, to deliver the vote of thanks.
And for that, Jay, you have a boxing bag as well, right? You like punching it. I too had a boxing bag, Jay.
Yeah. A warm and graceful evening, everyone. To our most valued guest, Major Mohommed Ali Shah, sir, and all our dedicated L3 educators and our most beloved and talented little legends, parents, as well as one and all among gathered over here. Myself, Ms. Varnapriya, it's my privilege to propose vote of thanks today on this occasion. So here we go. So first of all, I extend my most sincere thanks to Almighty. I extend a very hearty thanks to our chief guest, Major Mohommed Ali Shah, sir, a former army officer, actor, public speaker, who has spent spare time in his busiest schedules to grace this occasion. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
It was a joy listening to you, Major sir, and a blessing to our little legends who all got an opportunity to interview, interact, and tell their tongue twisters in front of a legend like you, sir. So it was totally an overwhelming for us. You gave us an over-the-moon experience today. Right, kids? You all enjoyed, right? Yes.
But ma'am, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel?
Yes, sure, sir. So even like this cannot happen overnight. So it requires planning and a bird's eye for details. This event wouldn't be possible without the efforts by Sridevi ma'am And we have been
Yes,
fortunate.
yes.
Yes. We
Big
have
hand.
been. Yeah, we have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated educators. I would like to thank all our parents present here for all our heartwarming presence to witness. I must mention my deepest sense of appreciation to our little legends for their efforts today, anchoring, westerning, then reciting all extraordinary tongue twisters in front of a king of tongue twister like you, sir. So it's a proud moment for all of us today. So once again, I thank everyone, and can we have a big round of applause for him? Yes, for you all too. Yes, for all our little legends. Yes. I would like to declare that today's event is officially ended. Once again, thank you all. Over to you, Harinita.
Thank you, ma'am. I request everyone to raise up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you for your kind words, Divya ma'am.